Let's talk about API keys. If you've ever wondered how your favorite apps and websites stay secure and organized, you're in the right place. Today, we're going to unravel the mystery behind one of the digital world's most important tools. Today, we're diving into one of the most important concepts in the digital world, API keys. These little codes are everywhere, quietly working behind the scenes to keep your data safe and your apps running smoothly. Think of an API key as your exclusive passcode to a digital clubhouse, a service or app that only lets in trusted guests. Just like a VIP badge at a concert, it proves you belong and have permission to enter. Without a key, you can't access the features or data inside. It's like showing up to a party without an invitation, no entry. API keys keep things organized and secure, making sure only authorized users get in. They help prevent unwanted visitors from sneaking in and causing trouble. Imagine a library card. It identifies you, tracks your activity, and ensures you follow the rules. Without it, you can't borrow books or use special resources. Similarly, an API key identifies your app, tracks usage, and enforces limits. It's a way for services to know who's using what and how much. This system prevents chaos, protects resources, and keeps everything running smoothly. Imagine if anyone could access anything. Things would get messy fast. API keys are the backbone of secure communication between apps and services. They help apps talk to each other safely, making sure information only goes where it's supposed to. They help manage access, usage, and fairness, so no one hogs all the resources. This way, everyone gets a fair share, and services stay reliable for all users. Whether you're checking the weather, streaming music, or using a powerful AI, API keys make it possible. They're the silent guardians that enable your favorite features. They're essential for trust and security in our connected world. Without them, our digital lives would be far less safe and much more chaotic. So, get ready to unlock the secrets of these digital keys. We'll show you how they work, why they matter, and how they keep your information protected. By the end of this video, you'll know why API keys matter and how they power the apps you use every day. You'll see how they're woven into the fabric of modern technology, making your digital experiences possible. Science is awesome. Let's see how API keys keep it all together, ensuring our digital world stays safe, efficient, and full of possibilities. API keys come in different types, each with a specific purpose. Static or public keys are for low-risk tasks, like fetching weather data, easy to use but not very secure. Private or secret keys are for sensitive actions like processing payments. These must be kept hidden to prevent fraud. Service-to-service keys let back-end systems talk securely, automating business processes behind the scenes. Temporary or session-based keys like those used in OAuth expire quickly. Think of them as hotel key cards that only work during your stay. Each type balances convenience and security for its intended use. Choosing the right key type is crucial for protecting your data and users. The right key keeps your app safe and your users' information secure. That's the power of API key variety. Let's talk about AI. Artificial intelligence is transforming the way we live, work, and create. From smart assistants to advanced data analysis, AI is everywhere, powering the tools and services we use every day. Services like ChatGPT and Gemini require API keys to access their power. These keys act as secure digital passes, letting you tap into the intelligence behind these platforms. When you sign up as a developer, you get a unique key, your golden ticket to the AI's capabilities. This key is personal and keeps your access safe, ensuring only you can use the features you've unlocked. Your app sends requests with this key, and the AI checks if you're allowed in and tracks your usage for billing. This way, you only pay for what you use, and your access is always secure. For example, in workflow tools like N8N, you might use one API key for AI analysis, automating tasks that would take hours to do manually, and another for Google Sheets, allowing you to pull in data, analyze it, and update your spreadsheets automatically. API keys connect different services, letting you build powerful apps by combining tools from multiple platforms. This means you can mix and match features from various providers to create something truly unique. They're the glue that holds the modern tech landscape together, making sure everything works seamlessly behind the scenes. With API keys, a single developer can tap into world-class AI, mapping, and payment systems, all in one app. This opens doors for innovation, even for small teams or solo creators. That's how API keys unlock a universe of possibilities, empowering you to shape the future with technology at your fingertips. It's time for our expert panel session. Today we're joined by Alex, a seasoned back-end developer with years of experience building robust systems, and Maria, a highly respected security specialist who's helped countless companies protect their data. They're here to answer some of the most common and most important questions you've sent in about API keys and security.
Let's start with Alex. Alex, can you give us a real-world example of how API keys are used in everyday development? Alex? Absolutely. For instance, in social media management, our application relies on API keys to connect with platforms like Twitter, Facebook, and LinkedIn. These keys let our app post updates, schedule content, and even pull analytics automatically, so users don't have to log in and post manually every time. It streamlines the workflow and saves a ton of time for marketing teams. Without API keys, automating these tasks would be nearly impossible, and users would have to handle everything themselves. API keys are the bridge that allows secure, automated communication between different services. Thanks, Alex. Maria, could you explain what a read-only API key is and why it's important? Maria: Of course. A read-only API key is a special type of key that only allows you to access or view data, but not make any changes or deletions. This is especially useful for dashboards or analytics tools, where you want to display information but never risk altering it. If a read-only key is ever exposed, the potential damage is much lower because it can't be used to modify or delete your data. Using read-only keys is a smart way to limit risk and follow the principle of least privilege, only giving as much access as is absolutely necessary. Alex, what's the biggest mistake you see new developers make when working with API keys? Alex: The most common and dangerous mistake is hard-coding API keys directly into your source code, especially in public repositories. If you accidentally push that code to GitHub or another public platform, anyone can find your key and potentially misuse it. This can lead to data breaches, service abuse, or even financial loss if the key is tied to paid services. Always use environment variables or secure vaults to store your keys, and never share them in code. Maria, if a company discovers that an API key has leaked, what immediate steps should they take to minimize the damage? Maria: The first thing to do is immediately revoke the compromised key so it can't be used anymore. Next, check your server logs for any suspicious activity or unauthorized access that might have occurred while the key was exposed. Assess the impact, what data or services might have been accessed. Then, generate a new key, update your applications to use it, and notify your team about the incident so everyone is aware. It's also a good idea to review your security policies and educate your team to prevent future leaks.
That's excellent advice from both Alex and Maria. Remember, in cybersecurity, quick action and prevention are your best defenses against threats. Always keep your API keys private, never expose them in public code, and use the principle of least privilege to limit access wherever possible. Following these simple steps can save you from major headaches, costly incidents, and even reputational damage down the line. A big thank you to our panel for sharing their expertise and practical tips with us today. Protecting your API keys is a shared responsibility. Stay alert, stay secure, and let's keep building amazing things, safely and confidently. Keeping your API keys safe is crucial. Treat them like passwords, never commit them to public code repositories. Use environment variables to store keys outside your codebase. For bigger projects, use secret management tools like AWS Secrets Manager or HashiCorp Vault. Restrict your keys. Limit what they can do and where they can be used from. Scope keys to specific services and IP addresses for extra protection. Layering these defenses makes your systems much more secure. Good security is about smart habits and the right tools. Protect your keys, protect your users. What happens if your API key gets stolen? First, financial loss. Attackers can rack up huge bills using your services. Second, data breaches. Stolen keys can expose sensitive customer information. Third, service disruption. Attackers might delete data or shut down your app. Fourth, reputational damage. Losing customer trust can be devastating. Attackers can even use one stolen key to find others and escalate their attack. Every API key is a potential entry point. Treat each one as a valuable asset. Don't underestimate the risks. Secure keys are the foundation of a safe digital world. Lost a key? Change the locks. Rotate your API keys. Rotate keys immediately if you suspect compromise or when team members leave. Don't wait for a breach. Rotate keys regularly, especially for sensitive data. The process: generate a new key, update your apps, test everything, then revoke the old key. Never leave old keys active, they're unlocked doors. Document your rotation process so it's routine, not a crisis. Regular rotation limits the window of opportunity for attackers. Make key rotation a habit, not an afterthought. It's simple maintenance for strong security. Stay proactive, stay protected. Let's visualize how API keys work. Your weather app sends a request, like a digital envelope, to the weather service. The API key is the stamp that proves your app is legit. The service checks the key, confirms your identity, and verifies you haven't exceeded your limits. If all's good, it sends back the weather data. Without the key, your request gets tossed out. This process happens every time you use an app that fetches data from another service. API keys make secure, instant connections possible. They're the invisible bridge between your app and the world. That's the magic of API keys in action. Let's recap. API keys are the gatekeepers of the digital world. They authenticate, authorize, and track usage, keeping apps secure and fair. Use the right type of key, store it safely, and never expose it in public code. Rotate keys regularly and restrict their permissions. Understand the risks: financial, reputational, and operational. Protect your keys like you protect your home. Build amazing things, but always build securely. Thanks for watching. Stay curious, stay safe, and subscribe for more science adventures.